What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Maverick. It's January 9th, 2026, and I am excited to say that my journey to becoming a full-time commercial beekeeper starts today. First things first, if we're gonna make this a full-time thing, we need to get in here and see what we're working with. Right now, it's been raining most of the day. The sun came out a little bit. So we are gonna take advantage of this. You don't get too many opportunities to get into your hives in the winter. So let's just do a quick check to see who's still with us. All right. There we go. These guys are looking good. These are from, this is a nuke that I took off one of our original, or actually our original hive that we started with. So I'm really happy with how they're looking today. Hopefully we can keep these guys going and do something with them this year. All right, let's go to the next. Excited about this one. This is actually my very first swarm that I caught from a guy, another beekeeper just down the road from me. Actually pulled up in my driveway one day and asked me if I wanted a swarm from one of his hives that he didn't want to keep. So I got to go and take my first swarm out of a tree. So, and these guys have been awesome. They have grown so fast, packed away by far the most honey for the winter compared to all my other hives, and they are looking awesome. Look at that. I'm really excited to use this hive this next year. One of my plans is to split this one up into just as many nukes as I can and try to get these genetics to spread throughout my yards, because this queen, she brooded up really fast. They're super calm always, and they've just been able to pack in so much weight. So these guys are looking great. Look at that. Obviously they're not clustered today because it's in the 60s right now. But man, they are looking awesome. I am so excited to get back to these guys when the spring comes. All right, shut these guys up and we'll go check out the other guys. Let's see. Let's grab this, take this with us. All right, let's see. There we go. Up there. Okay. Oh no. That does not look good. All right. Let's see. Just in these guys a few weeks ago, and this had bees in it. Now, that does not look to be the case. We got some dead guys right there. Let's see what's going on underneath. Let's see if we can see anything. If I can get this open here. Let's see. Oh no. Well, that is not what you want to see. But I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like just dead bees left in there. All right, well, there's that. Okay, so we'll close this back up. I don't know, otherwise I don't know what the deal was, but we'll go ahead and close that up for now. let's see. Let's get into this guy. This is made off of another nuke from my original hive that I started with. So, see how these guys are doing. Last time I looked in here, they're doing all right. All right. Still got some girls in here. Oh yeah, okay. These guys are doing all right. Yeah. All right. Happy to see that. I really like this original queen, so I'm excited to keep working with her daughters. So let's get this back on. Oh, no. There we go. Still got guys in here. There we go. Looks like probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 seams of bees. I don't know if you can see those down in there. So. All right, you've got plenty of food still, so close that back up. And there's over here. All right, get these guys closed back up. Okay, let's review. We had 5 hives. We've got 4 hives. I don't know a lot of commercial beekeepers, but I think they have more than that. So we're gonna need a plan. Let's go make a plan. Okay, so let's go over what we know. We know our goal, and that's to build a beekeeping operation. And what's that look like to me? I wanna build something large enough that it's gonna be able to provide for my family, but I wanna keep it small enough that I can do it myself and bring in my kids as they get older and my wife, and we'd be able to handle the operation ourselves. What the hive count number looks like, I'm not 100% sure right now. I'm assuming anywhere from 100 to 300 hives, depending on the products we sell, services we offer, markets we're able to get into, and the overall popularity as we grow. Along with that, I want to do this treatment free. What that means is I want to use no chemical treatments on my bees. So we're going to need to develop and breed our own bees that will thrive just like they do out in the wild, grow fast, produce a lot of honey with as little intervention from us as possible. I also want to be able to keep my investments as low as I can. So we'll be building our own equipment as far as boxes, any kind of woodenware like that. We'll be catching swarms, growing our own bees through splitting, and raising our own queens, either through swarm cells that the bees produce or learning how to graft. Along with that, we're going to need this to sustain its growth as much as possible by honey cells, nukes or queen cells, other services we can offer, and the YouTube as it grows. Okay, so what's the plan look like for the first year? Well, our focus is to grow, obviously. So I'm going to take our 4 hives. I'll take 3 of those and split them down into as many 2 to 3 frame nukes as I can. In the ideal world, I'll walk away with 10 to 15 nukes. We'll set those aside, start feeding them, use the spring flow as well, and see where we can get those to grow to. Then I'll take the remaining hive, put that aside to just make honey from. Then we also have swarm traps. We've made 11 at this point. We'll set those out and try to catch as many swarms as we can. Put our name out there and see if anybody calls us with swarms to come get from trees or anything else. Obviously that number is going to be an unknown until it's known. So we'll take what we get from there and start feeding that and see where we can get those to grow out to. And hopefully at the end of the spring, we'd be able to split those into a few nukes. And also at the end of that spring flow, we'll take the nukes that we made in the early spring, see where they're at, and try to split them down again. So my ultimate goal is to try to get to 30 by the end of the year. I know that's pretty lofty, but it's something to shoot for. That gives us somewhere to really take off next year. So it should be a pretty interesting ride this season. I'd appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button, the like button, follow us along on our social media. I'll try to link some of those below. And yeah, let's see where we end up at the end of the year. Thanks, guys.